jeez. I mean, you clicked on the video. It was like this close. And then I was just like surprised that you clicked on the... Look, it's fine. Welcome. Subscribe. Enable post notifications. Forget about me. Can go ding. Do you like 99 Nights of the Forest? Are you a cool person? Well, subscribing today and you will alleviate all problems you have in life. Why? Because you got some darn good entertainment in front of you. Now, guys, jokes aside, that was probably the worst intro I've ever done in my life. But you know what's great? The fact that you're here. And in this video titled, The Deer versus the Owl, we're going to be taking the two, the deer and the owl, putting them together. Actually, we're going to dive into everything about their lore, why they don't like each other, why the deer is petrified of the owl, and everything in between surrounding it. So we're going to come over here. We're going to start up solo run. And it feels good to be back to my normal self. I don't know if you guys even realized, like, earlier, like, I did a run where I was the deer. It's a long story, okay, dude? It's like, you know, you're sitting there one night and you're like, hey, a good idea is to do a solo run as the deer. Now, people, if you see my video, you know what I'm talking about. It was just crazy. We do things different here, okay? I don't know how else to explain it. Like, oh, you know, you gotta follow the crowd, do this and that. That's what works. It's like, dude, no, we're over here making videos as the deer, surviving 99 nights. Hey, it was a good run, though. I'm not gonna spoil anything for anyone. If you guys want to watch it, you can. It's up on that thing. But we ended up getting the mammoth helmet and doing some other pretty darn cool stuff in that. So, but getting on to the main thing that we're talking about here today, and that is the deer and the owl. Now, the owl is a new addition, a new entity that got introduced last week. And, I mean, when this thing got introduced, it was pretty much the coolest thing ever. I mean, guys, we always thought, I didn't think that 99 Nights was ever going to get anything outside of the deer. You know, I thought for sure, I was like, okay, the deer's the main villain, always going to be the main villain, and there's never going to be anything else. And here's my surprise. Right there, come swooping in from the heavens is the owl. Now, the owl has characteristics and is extremely different than the deer. And, you know, already the lore surrounding the deer and everything was, like, super interesting, dude. You know, it was definitely super interesting. Is there coal in this? Oh, my God, a tree with coal right beside me? You're spoiling me already with this spawn. Absolutely. Eat a carrot in terms of celebration. Dude, sometimes spawns in this game, okay, I'm not gonna lie, guys. Like, I've been getting really good spawns recently, and I've been spoiled about it, I guess. But let's get back on topic. I already know some people gonna be like, dude, it's taking forever to get into the... Dude, shut up and get off the video, dude. Like, seriously, I get comments like that. I'm like, dude, this is my video, okay? I want to hang out with my friends, the cool viewers, okay? The people that are cool, that's here, that's like, dude, I like your 99 Nights stuff. I like when you and Maze are stupid in 99 Nights. And it's like, dude, that's what we want. We want friends. You know, I wanna have cool people that watch and can vibe and stuff, I guess. But, dude, look at all this coal we're getting. This is so cool. I love the amount of coal. I cannot get enough of coal at the beginning of the run, especially in these earlier days. You just get that campfire maxed out even quicker, you know? Hey, look at that. Should we get some food, too, while we're at it? Grab a steak for good measures. I like a steak every now and then. Now, getting back onto it, though. The owl got introduced, right? And the owl was amazing, okay? I put all my coal in the fire on accident. Oh, well, there's one here. Yeah. I hate when I do that. But fire, you know, we got level 3 here. We just get the first child real quick. But when the owl got introduced, I'm going to be honest, it was the coolest update ever for me, guys. That owl update was the coolest update ever for me. And I hate that I didn't get to, like really, play it a lot more, you know? Because, dude, I love that update so much. And the owl was just, like, the coolest addition to the game, you know? And, so we noticed in the beginning cutscene, right? We noticed in the beginning cutscene with the owl that... Yeah, this is night 1. I'm not even going to get attacked, dude. This is great. The owl swoops in, right? And the deer, you know, after having picked up the feather, looks at it and is like, what is this, right? You know, and then he becomes terrified. Because, guys, I mean, the owl took out, like, a whole, like, thing of polar bears, right? I mean, that was the craziest thing ever to see, by the way. The owl just takes out polar bears like it's nothing. the deer's like, why are you harming more animals near my forest? You know? And for those that don't know, the deer really has, like, a lot of, like, characteristics that is, like, very caring for the forest, right? And a lot of people got all kinds of, like, theories about the deer being the fifth child, the mother. You know, the likelihood of the deer being the mother is large, but also the deer being the fifth child is also large in that theory. And there's a lot of different theories that people stand in support of that they feel is, you know, okay, yep. Got that. Let's cook. I ate a raw steak, dude. I am making mistakes today. All right, so get that coal over there. All right, let's go loot some more stuff. Oh, I don't even got a map. Am I dumb or stupid? I could be a little bit of both, which is a problem that I have to deal with, not you guys. All right, well, you guys got to deal with it a little bit because you're watching the video, but all right, so there we go. Got the map now. All right, so let's go kind of loot some stuff. I can maybe find a chest and get a better thing there. So, you know, the deer's real identity we don't have completely pinpointed, but what we can agree on is the deer definitely, 100%, guys, the deer has characteristics that means it cares for the forest deeply, just like the Wendigo, right? I think the Wendigo focuses on greed and, like, a lot of these other things that people are, you know, they deal with. But, yeah, come on, let me get that real quick. Awesome. All right. Look at that old canister right away, dude. These wolf corpse actually are pretty nice, by the way. This is a helicopter crash. I never even realized that. We might get, like, a revolver or something here, too. These are, like, alpha wolf pelts or whatever. Oh, my God. Another full... Dude, this is going to be, like, insane fuel, by the way. Revolver ammo. Wolf, I don't got time for you. I know you're just a hungry wolf looking for food, but I hate to inform you. I am not on the food chain. It's just... I look like I might be, but I'm not. I will surprise you greatly, wolf. You don't want to be surprised like that. All right, so let's go over there and then put all this fuel canister stuff, dude. Look at that. Oh, my God, dude. And I still got these. I still got one here and one of these. Holy moly, dude. It's good out here. Map 4. Oh, dude, this is a good run already. I'm liking it. I'm feeling good. So, it brings up the question. The deer is terrified of the owl because they had eradicated the polar bears, right? Absolutely eradicated the polar bears. Made the polar bears look like nothing, okay? So, the deer is terrified because there's another threat to its forest. Obviously, its first threat was us, right? We came in. We started... And guys, I always joke with Maze about this. The kids are more safe in the caves where they are kept than out here in the camp, dude. The camp gets attacked by cultists every 3 nights. I mean, dude, this place is horrendous, okay? This place is unsafe, and we bring the kids to more of an unsafe spot, you know what I'm saying? And it's just like, dude, you know, I was hoping to get that pelt trade there, but don't look like it's going to happen. Nope. Not having fortunate luck there, guys. Unfortunately, we're not. Now, I do need to hit that watchtower for a flashlight real quick. Just so I can have it during the nights. Because you think you don't need a flashlight, but trust me, guys. A flashlight will do you well in these later nights and stuff, okay? They will do you well. So, let's get up here and... Oh, this ain't even a flashlight watchtower. Usually you get flashlights here. Welp, the deer ain't hungry or anything. So, oh, never mind. Ended up getting a flashlight anyways. There you have it. All right, let's get back now. Let's not really test our luck. I want to get this bunny real quick. Nope. All right. All right. Deer, where are you? I don't see him. It's a rather peaceful night today. All right, level 4 progress. Let's throw you on there. Let's throw you on there. There we go. We'll have more following that up soon. Obviously, I'll put this wolf pelt over here where the trader is, but I'm going to need to get that bunny foot. So, see if we can get it in the middle of the night. Hey, perfect. Now we'll bring this over here and have it ready. Now, guys, if you don't know, we're obsessed with 99 Nights of the Forest here, obviously. That's why we talk about all the lore, theories, and everything surrounding the deer, the owl, everything in between. But So the deer's like, great, another terror to my forest and killing the animals that I try so dearly to protect, as I've tried protecting the children, keeping them locked away safely in a forest full of these other creatures that could harm them. The owl is a predator, right? Like, the owl will swoop down. Guys, imagine this. As big as that owl is and how birds are, the owl would just swoop in, pick up one of the kids, and take it to its nest. Now, I don't mean to spoil any future things for the game, but think, I might have just... But, dude, the owl, as a threat, swoops in, the children gets took to the nest, and you have to go rescue the children in order to continue getting your multipliers and save the children. Yeah. But, yeah, I'm not going to go too far into that. But, essentially, the owl has a lot of room for updates. Okay, let's just leave it at that. And so, the owl is a danger more than the deer. And the owl, technically, is stronger than the deer. I know that's hard to say, but when the deer is hungry, it is very powerful. Don't get me wrong. When the deer is hungry, it is very powerful, but it is still not as powerful as the owl. So, if these two go at it in a 1v1, I want to know in the comment section below. I want to know in the comment section below, guys. Who do you think wins? The owl or the deer? In a fight, let me know who you think wins, guys. The owl or the deer? And I'm going to be going through all the comments, and I'm going to be seeing what you guys are saying. You know, do you think the owl is stronger than the deer, or the deer could beat the owl? Because we might see a lot of stuff revealed about the owl and the deer and the conflict of the two, right? So, wait, where's the wolf? Oh, there you are. Jeez. I know there's always one in here, so I was like, wait a minute. Get these chairs. Dude, I am stocked on good stuff this run, dude. I can't even complain. Rifle ammo. Coins. Rupee chest? Whoa! Hey, thorn body? Why not, dude? Guys, you don't get that lucky in these houses usually. Okay? No, dude, that's insane. A rupee chest in a house this close? At this level of campfire? Without even having to go through a cultist stronghold? Oh, jeez, dude. I'm spoiled this run already, dude. Yay. Alright, we just put everything in here. Look at all that coal we got from the mine shaft. Talk about power moves, dude. And come on, dude. We even got a gem of the forest already. Type 4 thorn body armor. Dude, this is the quickest I've got thorn body armor, by the way. I know somebody in one of my videos was like, dude, you're on day 7 with thorn body armor. How did you get it? Look at me, dude. How could I not get it? But no, jokes aside, dude. We gotta get some food going. But this is the quickest I've ever sped run thorn body armor, dude. Not gonna lie. Makes me feel good. I'm gonna get that next thing. Let's go ahead and get that and that. These are essential, guys. I just like to have them because I kind of got relying on these things a little bit. Like, not that I'm relying on them. It's like, dude, it just makes the play so much better to have them. Like, you know, that's why I just always recommend them. Obviously, you get the next bed up, too. You know what I'm saying? You get this bed going, you know what I'm saying? And then, you know what I'm saying? You got a bed right there, and it gives you that multiplier up. Yeah, we got 2 multiplier already. It's day 4. Get on it. But let's go ahead and eat up a little bit. I'm going to have to get some food going. Obviously, we could get wood and stuff. I ain't going to lie. I'm still hoping for that chainsaw. You guys know I'm a little bit of a chainsaw fiend. I do love my chainsaw. But, yeah, so the theories around the owl. You know, is there any theories around the owl? Well, you know, we have a lot of theories based around the deer, right? We have so many theories based around the deer, guys. It's not even funny. Like, but I haven't seen new theories really surfacing around the owl that much yet. And I feel like a lot of players are still learning about the owl, you know? I know that's hard to believe, but I really do feel like a lot of players are still kind of learning how the owl functions and, you know, everything about the owl. And I think in due time, we're going to really know more about its characteristics, especially with future updates and stuff. So I think time will tell with that, you know. And I think that's the exciting thing about it. And, you know, I really hope the channel here can help you dive into theories as well. More theories that perhaps you're not aware of. And on top of those theories, it can help you improve your game, you know, gameplay. You know, maybe it can help improve your game a little bit so you can tackle things in the game with more ease and confidence. Because, dude, there's a lot of great tips in this game that can make your runs so much better. And there's things that you can always take note on that make things easier for you. Is he after me? Get out of here, dude. All right. Now, obviously, I'm doing this with the laser cannon only. Usually, I like to have a spear at least, because if you got a spear, guys, you can kind of fight. Obviously, I used my Ode axe to kill that one wolf, which I don't always recommend because, you know, the Ode axe is just not good. But, you know, if you got some health to spare, you kind of can get away with using the axe a little bit. But all right, here we go. I would like to do like a correct speed run though, you know, where like I genuinely am trying to speed run more seriously to see how fast. We might have to do that live too. We might have to like speed run the game at like ultimate velocity, dude. You know, I think that could be really fun. All right, we needed food. I always recommend this, guys. I always say grab all the food at these places like that because, you know, it gives you a lot of meat. And obviously, whenever you get to the snow biome, you can just farm mammoths and get the tusk, get the meat there. And it becomes pretty easy to not have to worry about food. And that's even before you get the stew, you know? That's even before you get the stew, and you have to worry about that, so let's take all these here. Cook it all, dude. Perfect. Now, we're already almost up on our next level of fire. Look at that, dude. Ha! Yeah! I always recommend getting the fire as quick as possible up there, you know? I still think they need to lower the price on this first bed here. 20 wood straight up is kind of insane. But maybe it's because I'm lazy and I don't farm wood. Because unless I have like a chainsaw or a great axe, I'm just like, dude, I'm not going to waste my time with this wood, okay? I'm not going to do it. Don't have time to do it. Don't make me do it. Stay away from me, you know? But we're at 13 pieces of wood right now. We're going to be attacked our first night. Getting attacked by cultists. Oh, it's a great time, isn't it, guys? Cultist attack. You gotta love it. They think they're confident. They're confident enough to come attack me, which I think is a great thing. I think confidence is great. I think sometimes people gotta be reminded sometimes that the confidence is just confidence. It's not skill, you know? It's not knowledge. And that's something we can all remind ourselves sometimes with people that have a little bit progressed knowledge, as I do something stupid like putting the logs I just got in the fire. Okay, so let's go ahead and get a couple more of this. I'm getting attacked. Let me take these guys out real quick. Skip that cutscene, dude. All right, cultists. Let me see you. Let me see what you got in you. I need a test. I need someone that's gonna push me to the next level. All right, I need that amplifier. People don't realize that in life. Your friends, they either bring you down or they amplify you, okay? You want to keep the ones that amplify you around, the ones that make you feel good, motivate you to do better. They ain't doing that, dude. I don't know, man. Might not be compatible. Don't force it. All right. Let's go ahead and put these here. Nice. Got a cultist gym right there. Actually, I think I could be in your stream. I have a doctor appointment on Friday at 10. Zeka, I don't know if I'm going to be able to stream, man. I'm dealing with a lot of internet issues. So if you're watching this video, Zeka, right now I don't know when I'm going to be able to stream again. And that's kind of sad news to announce in the video because my internet's so bad. Because last thing I want is to be on stream and then it's just like, it's laggy again. But I am going to optimize my stream settings for my horrible internet connection to, you know, try to be better. But, yeah, dude, internet providers, man, I could rant about it all day. Honestly, you pay for, like, tons of money every month, and they can't even provide you with consistent, stable service. Don't even get me started, dude. I don't want to go down that road. All right, but, dude, get the dang leaves out of my way. But yeah, guys, this video has essentially turned into a run. I didn't mean for it to do that, but I like you guys to be able to see how I approach the game, take on the game, and I like to have you guys here because you guys are awesome. You're my bestest of friends, okay? So, that be the case, though. Love you guys. Thanks for all the support. I'm not going to stretch this one on longer. You know, we do our full run videos. If you guys want to see a full run on me taking on the game and pretty much crushing it, dude, building everything in the game, optimizing everything. I just did a solo run earlier, and, dude, I received a good sack. I already had one. Ah! I'm ending it.